Hey, True Believers, Englentine here with another weekly top 10 comic books sold to readers. That's right, these are the books that the actual comic book buyers are picking up and walking out of the shop. Not what the shops are ordering. That's Comicron, very important list, but this is what people actually want. After we do the hard copies, we're going to go over to Comixology and check out who wins the week. Is it Marvel? Is it DC? Or is it the independent comics? I think they might actually have a chance this week. Now, these are the shops that have participated. So by all means, if you're in their area, stop in, maybe buy something, say hi, and don't forget to support your local comic book shop. So without further ado, let's get this party started. At number 10, we have Juke Joint, number 1. Tony Stark Iron Man, number 4, makes it all the way up to number 9 in the countdown. Coming in at number 8 is Sparrowhawk, number 1. The Walking Dead comes in at number 7. At number 6, we have The Superior Octopus, number 1. Number 5 brings us The Cosmic Ghost Rider, number 4. At number 4, we have X-Men Black, number 1. At number 3, we have Wonder Woman and Justice League Dark, The Witching Hour, number 1. Justice League number 9 makes it to number 2. And as dictated by law, Batman number 56 comes in at number 1. So Marvel wins the hard copy week with 4 in the top 10. Surprisingly enough, Independents tied with DC Comics 3 each, but DC once again, while it does not win for numbers, wins for position considering it has 1, 2, and 3 of the countdown. So to me, that makes for an exciting week, but let's see what the comic shop owners have to say about it. Batman is back on top at the FFF as he takes the number 1 spot in our weekly top 10 bestsellers list. Wonder Woman, Justice League Dark, and Deathstroke both held higher spots than they normally would have, thanks to 2 fast-selling B covers. Wonder Woman and Justice League Dark are neither huge sellers nor slouches, but the variant this week brought in speculators. Deathstroke had a similar boost. Nightwing sat pretty in the middle, with a huge game-changing issue going largely unnoticed and uncared about. The only Marvel books in the top 10 were Cosmic Ghost Rider by store favorite Donny Cates and Superior Octopus, which came in at the very end of the list. Kirkman was well represented in our top 10 with Walking Dead and Die 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 at number 7 and 8. Overall, DC is on top this week, and they'll be on top again. But with more Marvel books doing better and better these days, you never know what next week will bring. And I agree with that. In spite of there being a deluge of really mediocre to bad one-shots this week, Marvel has been getting better and better. Batman seemed to get a bump this week because of the foil cover. Green Arrow definitely did not. Batman and Justice League took number 1 and 2 respectively. The top Marvel books were Tony Stark Iron Man and X-Men Black Magneto, but overall the DC books sold much better this week. Deathstroke made the top 10 spot solely because of a variant cover. Super hot. Our top 5 books put up good numbers. Everything else just sort of limped in. A very mixed week overall. I can see this. Because, you know, as much as I hate the whole variant cover thing, man, DC's been killing it. There have been some that I would have just bought for the cover. Hawkman number 1, some of the Supergirls, Catwoman, for cripe's sake. I'm not even a fan of the book, really. But I would have just bought that for the cover if I wasn't buying it so I could do a DC video. Week saw a lot of mid-list releases, and as a result, the rest of the list is a bit messier than usual, including a 6-way tie for last place. Towards the top, we have the return of everyone's favorite mean Spider-Man trying to be sort of good again with the Superior Octopus one-shot. Elsewhere, the Inhumans continue dying, and there seems to be at least some interest remaining in that. Batman's crossover with art house 90s staple The Max seems to be selling fairly, and we are seeing some good initial interest in Marvel's short What If revival. The numbers for Wonder Woman's crossover with her own team would indicate that perhaps the main book should have been titled Wonder Woman and Justice League Dark. We also have some traction for Sam Humphries and Jen Bartley's lovely Blackbird, which I find encouraging. What I find discouraging is there was a Zorro and a Lone Ranger number 1 release this week, and it's gotten no love. Nobody's talking about that, not even me, because I haven't made it to those books yet. Anyway, excited to see those. I actually looked at what was it, Blackbird, and yeah, that didn't thrill me. I've got it, And, you know, but, wow. It's one of those like, oh, why did I get this? I hope it's good. Most of DC's foil covers for us only seen a slight increase of interest. Batman keeps falling in sales even with the foil cover. Justice League 9 was easily the first place winner. A little bit of a slow week and people hopefully waiting for our Saturday sale. X-Men Black Magneto was a solid issue for us sales-wise. Walking Dead keeps showing up in our top 10. Foil covers help DC's sales somewhat, but not significantly. DC still did well this week, helped in part by the lack of tentpole Marvel titles for the week. Ultimately, DC took 6 of our store's top 10, with 2 going to Marvel and 2 to Image. The most noteworthy aspect of today's sales were the overall weaknesses. This guy is the Eeyore of the bunch. He's always doomsay. I'm really expecting to hear of a closure of one of these stores just based on this guy. Seriously, every week with him. How dismal and bad everything is. Interesting, though, about Tom King is I'm seeing more and more in my comments section how people are just feeling betrayed by him. Batman number 50 truly did damage to his brand. All right, now that's what the comic books have. Gosh darn it, I hate it when I do that. Okay, get that out of the way. Now, that's it for what the comic books have. Fuck, I did it again. That's what... Okay, that is all for what the comic book shops had to say. Now, we will move on over to Comixology, the world's greatest... Fuck a donkey. I'm just moving on. Don't let me forget to edit that part out. Okay, so we are going over to Comixology. That is all that the comic shops have. Fuck it, I did it again. I'm backwards now. Shit. Okay. All right, that's all that comic book shops had to say. What do you think about it? By all means, let me know in the comments below. Also, if you have a comment about my comment, there you go. That's why they call it the comment section. Now we're going to go over to Comixology, see who wins the digital comic book week, Marvel, DC, or the Independents. Starting off the countdown at number 10 is the Superior Octopus, number 1. Number 9 brings us X-Men Black, number 1. At number 8, we have Tony Stark, Iron Man, number 4. At number 7, we have Paper Girls, number something or other, 25. At number 6, Wonder Woman and Justice League Dark, number 1. At number 5, we have Nightwing, number 50. At number 4 is Star Wars, number 55. Number 3 brings us Justice League, number 9. In the runner-up position at number 2, we have Batman number 56. And at number 1 is The Walking Dead number 184. So Independents didn't do too well this time around for the digitals, although they do have the number 1 spot with The Walking Dead. Also, Paper Girls is represented, both Image. As far as DC and Marvel, both have 4 in the countdown, but I've got to give it to DC because their positions are Batman at number 2, Justice League 3, Nightwing at number 5, and Wonder Woman and the Justice League Dark at number 6, while most of Marvel's are in the back half of the top 10, only Star Wars showing up in the top 5. So let's see what happens when we expand it to the top 20. Now, this does not look good for DC because usually Marvel owns 11 through 20 as far as this countdown is concerned, but we'll see what happens. Super Sons takes number 11, breaking the tie. It's now 5-4 in DC's favor. At number 12, Cosmic Ghost Rider number 4 ties it up again, 5-5. At number 13, Mark Millar's The Magic Order adds 1 to the count for the independent comics. Sandman Presents The Dreaming at number 14, makes it 6 for DC, 5 for Marvel. At number 15, Doctor Strange, number 6, ties it up for Marvel again. It's now 6-6. 7-6 as Green Lanterns takes the number 16 spot. Champions number 25 comes in at number 17, and it is 7-7. At number 18, as Guardians of the Galaxy makes it so Marvel is finally pulling ahead. They're number 1, 8-7. It is down to the wire now because Green Arrow just tied it up again, 9-9. The last issue, number 20, is going to decide who wins the week. And thanks to Deathstroke at number 20, thanks to this cover, I'm sure, DC wins the week. And you know what? I do this for fun. I do that, and I got to say, I do it a lot for the fact that I find this fun, and I love countdowns like this. I mean, this came right down to whatever was in position number 20. I love that. Very exciting to me. I don't know why. I like the charts. I like to find out what's in the top 10. And I hope a little bit of it rubs off and you guys enjoy and have a little fun with the list as well. Anyway, gang, that is, as they say, that. So what did you think? What do you think about the hard copy countdown with, what was it? It was really DC getting their ass whipped. And what do you think about the almost tie as far as the digital is concerned? Is there something that's being left off? Is there some book that came out this week that you guys are like, guys, come on, pick it up, cha-cha. Let's see. You got to give this book a boost. Right in like number 21, 22, I know was Death of Inhumans, which I think is a brilliant book. And I think it deserves to be in the top 20 as well. So, yeah, is there something you feel the same way? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, you want to see more, you know the drill. Click like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Also, if you don't mind helping out the channel, well, you know, I've said it before, go on over to Patreon. Drop $1 in the till. Helps keep the lights on. Helps keep making videos for you. And I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that. And to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.